Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby, and this video is going to be focused on the new 7v7 semi-competitive game mode that will be available in the 8.9 patch of World of Tanks. Here we can see that you can find it selectable on the top. We go down to the team battle section and we click it. That brings up this new window. We can either search for a team automatically or we can create a team. If we search for a team, it should bring up a team list. We can find the one that we want and we can join them. They can either be our friends, or we can try and find some new friends to play with. The back button is located up here. Quite a few people miss that. If we start an automatic search, it will put us in, try and find us a team automatically, depending on the requirements that the captain has selected. And the waiting time can vary depending on the plethora of tanks that you have available for the commander. Now, if we want to create a team, we click here, and then it brings up this fairly intuitive rooster. Here we have the invite players. We can find them in our friends list, or we can add them from our clan, or we can indeed find contacts. Once we've invited players, they can join up. We can freeze the team list by clicking here, stopping people from joining from the volunteers list. As we can see here, people joining and leaving. We can select the vehicle from our garage that we want to play. And importantly, we can select what tanks we want the people who are joining my team. Remember that I'm the team captain. I'm deciding what tanks I want to join my 7v7 team. We click on one of the ads, and then it brings up this set requirements. We can choose it by vehicle, depending on the vehicles that I have in my garage. Let's say, for example, that I want people to only play in Comets, then I could select the Comet. I could click it there and the Comet comes up. However, maybe I want to not only just have Comets. I can, for example, click, I want to have Russian tanks that are between tiers 6 and 8, and I can click select, and then any Russian tank between 6 and 8 can join. Let's say, for example, that I only wanted to have Japanese tanks, then I could click only Japanese tanks, and that would come up here. I click the accept button, and then anyone who automatically tries to find the list can join up. The system is fairly good, and I found that once you've created the team successfully, there can be a few bugs, as the total level of the team that you can have is 42. Now, this level, some of you might be going, well, what's that? Well, what you have to do is you have to add up the tiers of your tanks. So, for example, let's say that we had 5 tier 8 tanks. That would total 40 points. So the other 2 players in our team would have to be tier 1 scouts. However, in theory, you could take 7 tier 6 tanks, which would add up to the exact total tier level. However, this is where the interesting side of esports comes into play. What's going to win, 7 tier 6 tanks or 5 tier 8 tanks and 2 tier 1 scouts? I got together with some members of my live stream and we decided to troll a few games and sign up. So here you go, here's the gameplay. So guys, here's an example of the esports game mode, the 7v7 random combat. I'm playing with members who have joined from the live stream, so we created a team, as you saw. And we're playing a LOL setup where we're using the new German Tier 8 tank destroyer, the RHMB Waffenträger. So, what we're going to be doing is looking after the mid-ridge and using our 2 Tier 1 scouts. And we also have the Mega Dick chilling at the back, ready to use its hold down location over here. So we're trying to find a shot for our RHM Borsig Waffenträger. Gonna hopefully take out that IS-3, but he fires clutch and misses. The A-44 is on his way. And oh god, you're about to find out just how deadly this Tier 8 tank destroyer is. We lost a Tier 1 scout. Oh, totally waffed the shell. It launched it. And we got hit a little bit, probably from one of the scouts. So the Mega Dick is in trouble. Quickly, we'll save it at all costs. So we make a hit and kill the A-44, but it was a little too late for King Yoshi Luka. So the enemy are playing an aggressive game. We've still got a scout around, though. Our scout is hopefully going to be able to get us some vision. Well, the deadliness there is, the RHM is about to unload. Just waiting for them to make a mistake right now. There's the mistake. A turreted tank with 150mm. Hells yeah, hells yeah. And I'm not being funny, but this thing is probably going to be quite good in 7v7. I mean, you're going to have to get rushed by autoloaders, and the thing is that you can two-hit things with these tanks. An IS-3 has 1500 health. It's quite likely, well, half the time, that two of these tanks are going to one-hit an IS-3. And as you can see there, we just wrecked that T-4485, getting flanked by an MT-25. But I think we decide, okay, it's time to show this IS-3 what we're capable of. So I tell Sammy, let's do this, Sammy, you and me together, bro. He puts one right through the my gun shield there, as you can see. But we're gonna hurt you a little bit more than you hurt me. Oh no, it's a low roll. We're gonna go in for the ram. I elect to not ram him because he's just shot me. And another one of the RHMs comes to back me up. So we've got a bit of a low roll there, and you guys will also see that that is the new style of the IS-3. Yep, that is an IS-3. They've changed some of the armor on it. We clutch fire at that MT-25. And that's really all she wrote for the enemy team. We'll just hurry it up a little bit here. Good night, LTP. Just got to find out where the BT-7 is, and we take him out. Okay, so let's just take another quick look at the kind of 7v7 combat that we're going to be getting. So we're playing with the same setup. This time we're playing on Himmelsdorf, and we're playing against a team where they've got 3 clan members and 2 non-clan members, and they seem to really like autoloaders. So let's take a look to see how derpy German tier 8 tank destroyers can do against a full autoloader team. So we're taking my standard route that I like to employ on Himmelsdorf. We've told the Dickomax to go and, well, the Mega Dick, that's not a Dickomax, that's a Mega Dick, go and chill at the G4 area. We're hoping that he's going to be able to use his excellent gun depression, and take a look at my review for the Mega Dick if you want to find out just how good the gun depression is on that tank. Use those ridgelines. So our RHM Waffenträgers are going to be able to progress towards the enemy base. We want to force the enemy to come to us, or at least meet them in close quarters combat. Well, actually, long range combat might not be too bad in these, but remember, these Borsiks really don't have any kind of armor, so if the autoloaders hit us, it will wreck us, but we're going to hit them a hell of a lot harder than they're going to hit us very quickly. Alright. So we're going to start to cap because we don't know where the enemy are, and we think that the enemy might be progressing into our base. So we're going to set up an ambush here. Going to keep a quick eye out for the enemy. You see me side scraping here in the Borsig. And there we go. Ah, goodbye to 51% of your health, AMX 5100. And that's a low roll. So I reset the cap. I'm telling my team right now, let's reset the cap, guys. Come on, we can kill all these guys. And there goes the 1390. Good night. Oh, these autoloaders. Oh, he's dead. Oh man, these autoloaders don't know how to compete with the sheer amount of alpha brutality. And although it looks like we have extra tanks in the enemy team, they're only tier 1 scouts. They do have a full 40-point team. Oh, you donked your shot! But fortunately we had a third Borsig ready to rock and roll. Getting ready to execute the final guy. Here we go. We're going around together. Da 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 da. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Guys, I'm definitely doing live stream nights where we troll in these tanks. We're just going to do 5 of these bad boys and just do absolute trolling against the enemy. There's so much fun. And it was really nice to take out at least a half-organized clan of autoloaders in some Borsigs. They're so troll. Serb says hi was what I was saying on my live stream night when when we were playing these tanks. Every time we got a kill, we were like, Serb says hi. So that's a bit of a meme for you there. But anyway, guys, I hope this has been a fairly good review of the new 7v7. We played a few games, we won all of them. I just wanted to show you a couple that sort of highlighted what the kind of games are like in the 7v7 combat. I hopefully have explained it to you how it all works, and I'm really damn excited about it coming into 8.9. I really can't wait to be able to just sign up with some friends, or even just sign up by myself, just play some games and have some fun. I think the 7v7 is going to be really good for World of Tanks, especially for the esports side of things. A lot of you guys will be saying, I want to play against equally skilled players. Well, this matchmaker pits you against equally skilled players. What you'll find is that when you're a captain on the team and you're searching for players, it's going to take people within your skill bracket and put them in your team. So a captain won't be able to get, well, an unskilled captain won't be able to get really, really good players join his team, and a really skilled captain won't be able to get bad players join his team. And consequently, the better players are going to meet better players in the 7v7 combat. So a lot of players are always saying, oh, I want skill-based matchmaking. Well, here it is. Here's your skill-based matchmaking. It may not be 15 versus 15. It's at the start 7v7. And I think it's a fantastic addition to the game. I can't wait to play some of these. I think we're going to see really interesting setups as well. I really hope that this mixes up the esports sides of things. Maybe we're going to see some funky comps like these bloomin' Borsig troll wagons, you know? Keep an eye out on my live stream. I'm sure I'm going to be doing 7v7s, maybe with just stream viewers. It'll be hilarious. Anyway, guys, if this video has been helpful to you, please consider rating it down below and let me know what you think in the comments about the 7v7 rated matchups that are coming in 8.9. Do you think it's a good thing for World of Tanks? Do you think it's a bad thing? Are you interested in doing them? Are you just going to ignore them and just keep doing the random games and tank companies in 15 versus 15? As always, thank you so much for watching. Think about checking out some of my other 8.9 videos. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.